2006, who states that the Herringbone technique is a technique that helps students to develop comprehension of the main idea by asking who, what, when, where, why, and how on visual diagram of fish skeleton. The above opinion is reinforced by Digan 2006, who states that the Herringbone technique develops comprehension of the main idea by plotting the who, what, when, where, why, and how questions on a visual diagram of fish skeleton. Using the answers to why questions, the students write the main idea across the backbone of fish diagram. An Ishikawa diagram, also called a fishbone diagram, herringbone diagram, cause and effect diagram, or Ishikawa, is a cause and effect diagram created by Kaoru Ishikawa that shows the potential causes of particular event. The Ishikawa diagram was popularized in the 1960s by Kaoru Ishikawa. The basic concept was first used in the 1920s and is considered one of the basic tools of quality control, known as fishbone diagrams because of their similar shape to the side view of fish skeleton.
There are three the benefits of herringbone. The first one is this herringbone technique can motivate and assist students in learning to read. And the second is this technique can help students to think critically to identify the answers to the question given. And the third is this technique can help students to work together in groups in solving a problem. The purpose of herringbone technique. This technique is to gain insight of the content and sources of the educational ideals of the beginning for the students and the teacher.
Alright, so the next is the steps of herringbone technique in teaching reading. Mardianti in 2014 states that the use of 6 comprehension questions about the herringbone technique can improve students' ability to understand information about reading text. There are 6 comprehension questions about herringbone, namely guided questions to help students find detailed information in a text, such as setting, plot complications, and resolution. So number 1 is who. Who are used to find participants in the story or the characters. Number 2, what. What are used to help students predict story conflicts or to mention the problems that occur in a story. Number 3 is where. Where is used to find a place where the story participant lives. Number 4, why. Why are used to find reasons why conflicts in the story occur. These questions guide students to find indications of why problems arise. Number 5, how. How is used to find out the ending of the story. It is a happy or sad ending. And the last one is when. When are used to find out when the participants find the solution. And then, what teachers do? Number 1, provide an introduction to the herringbone technique to students. Number 2, the teacher must prepare the material. The material can be taken from books, the internet, or other sources. The media can be in the form of images, thin, text, etc. that are in accordance with the material that we will teach. Number 3, the teacher divides the students into several groups consisting of 3 to 5 students in a group. Number 4, teacher chooses narrative text. Number 5, teacher makes a herringbone visual diagram. Number 6, the teacher asks the students to record the answers to the questions on the diagram. Number 7, reminds students to look for and identify answers to the 6 questions as they read a text or listen to a presentation. Number 8, reminds students to look for and identify answers to the 6 questions as they read a text or listen to a presentation. And the last one, the teacher shows students how each answer fits into the chart in the main idea of the sentence.
Next material is what the students must do. Listen carefully to the instructions given by the teacher. First, students will look for answers to several questions like who is the writer talking about, what does the character do, when does the character do it, where does the characters do it, how does the character do it, and why do characters do it. After that, after reading, students must fill in the answers to 6 questions and complete the text and its outline. To answer these questions, students read the narrative text and record the answers on the diagrams that have been made. Next, students are asked to make statements or main idea sentences from the information they have been arranged so that they can represent the main idea of the text. These main ideas can be written down the spine of Herringbone or for easier reading as a sentence at the bottom of the page.
Okay, then the last part of our material is about advantages and disadvantages of using Herringbone technique in teaching reading. So let's just move to the advantages first. The first advantage is according to Tierney and Raven et al. In 2013, page 2. He said that Herringbone technique can help the students spend a few times while they are reading the text. The second one is Herringbone technique facilitates the students with a fishbone pattern that makes students actively in the learning process. The third one is according to Walker in 2005. He states that the Herringbone technique is used to help the students organize information from the text. The fourth one is according to Deegan in 2006. He states several advantages of using Herringbone technique in teaching reading, namely, 1. Helping the students encode information in a manner that enhances their ability to answer essay questions. 2. Constructs the main idea from the facts in the paragraph. 3. Helping students understand the relationship between various pieces of information that they may fail to identify. And the last one is helping the students have an ability in remembering details. On the other hand, the Herringbone technique provides disadvantages for reading comprehension process. There are actually some disadvantages of using Herringbone technique in teaching reading, according to Herber in 1978, as cited in Nurlinda in 2017, such as some instructor found creating an answer key for the graphic organizer to be time-consuming. 2. The students might have different ideas about what main idea is and may confuse their peers with different answers. And the last one is students may get off the topic while working in groups. So I think that's it. Thank you.